know, I get asked this question a lot. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I really can't put my finger on it. I have to take it back to my DNA, the caveman in me. It's just something, when I feel it, it's there. And I turn into an animal. And nobody and nothing can stop me from at least approaching this woman and speaking to her and just letting her know, once I pick my jaw off the ground, how I'm feeling. You know, and I don't necessarily think I have a type, but it's a gut feeling, and when it's on, it is on.
All the way down. Okay, all right. Come on.
Man, that picture, I mean, that question is such a setup. It's impossible. Come on, man, a woman? Are you serious? I mean, it's just, there's so many things. I think that's just the thing. For me, it's that intangible thing. It's so hard to put a word on it, but it's just kind of like when it's there, it's there. It's a vibe, but really it's about a total package for me. I can't say that there's one trait, you know, physical or, you know, it's just a really nice balance of physical, you know, intellectual, you know, emotional maturity, you know, like a lot of stuff all kind of being wrapped into one, but it's just something about that feminine energy. It's ooh. You know, I mean, oh man, I'm stupid right now. I don't even know what I'm talking about. That's what it is. I mean, it's, no, seriously, but it's really an intangible thing, but I would definitely say probably because we're used to all the, I mean, we done seen all the external physical stuff, you know, we get plenty of that. I mean, beautiful, a good looking woman is a dime a dozen, especially in our industry. But a woman that really has it together intellectually, can stimulate my mind, you know, because you can get my attention, but can you maintain it?
That's the hard part sometimes. How about you, Lance?
It's so much. I mean, I'm really into a woman with positive energy because I feel like my energy is positive. So if you bring the negative energy in, it's gonna affect my energy. So I'm really into positive energy, and then a certain amount of confidence, not too much, but just enough. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a Halle Berry, but your confidence can make you just as beautiful as Halle Berry.
And more so.
All right, 10.
You got people singing, dog.
I love it. I listen to women. I love a spiritual woman. You know, shouts out to Jesus, that's my man. But just getting into the characteristics of a woman, I love a boss. I like a woman that's very sure about where she's going and what she's doing and how she gonna get it done. Because I don't mind taking instructions. If you got something good for me to do, I'll do it for you.
Hey, that's real talk right there.
I don't mind.
That's real talk. You gotta know what the hell you're talking about. And you know what you're talking about, you got it, baby. That's cool. I step back.
I'll roll with you.
Let her take over.
Duly noted.
And I also just get into the physical characteristics of a woman. I like pretty feet. I'm very
You got foot fetish?
I like feet.
It's like a freak over here, man. How you gonna say church and their feet? I like a woman that goes to church.
She might be coming for Jesus if she got one.
But then after we leave church, I like to feel her feet. As I sing, baby, I deserve it. Dude, I'm sorry.
Talk to me about the older ladies. What do you like about the grown women?
Oh, I mean, there's a certain level of maturity. You know, they know how to take care of you, and that's something I love about that. But I mean, I'm listening to every answer. I was at first happy that I was last, but now I agree with every single thing everybody that's been said. It's almost like you adding it all up and then just, you know, calling it that it factor. Like you said, it's that intangible thing that you just can't describe. What you will accept with one person might be something that's a deal breaker with the next. You might want a boss in a certain circumstance, and then some sometimes you might want a person that's more lean. I mean, it just really depends. I'm just fascinated with women. I can't figure y'all out. I'm in love with y'all, and I'm fascinated with women. And like everybody on the panel said, it's just that it factor. Just keep doing what you're doing, ladies. Keep doing what you're doing.
Just be yourself, man. Yeah. And you know what? You know, my signature, my product line is really based on that question. So I came up with 4 scents for play, and it's purity, passion, peace, and power. And it's purity of spirit, passion for life, peace of mind, and power within. So that for me was kind of like a way to summarize all those kind of positive traits and pull it into one thing.
Okay, one of the women in the audience, she's from Houston, Texas, and she made a really interesting observation. She said, all of the men on this panel are single. And she wants to know, what would it take to make you unsingle? What would it take for you to commit? So, Terrence, you look at me like I'm crazy, so I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start with you. What would it take? What does it take to get Terrence J to commit?
I'm not at a level of maturity where I can effectively be in a relationship. But you know what though? It took me cheating, it took me getting dumped, I was at a point where I was about to engage and she left me with everything, took the dog, the ring, everything. And it took me to look myself in the mirror and say, you know what, you're really not mature enough to be in a relationship right now. You really want to have fun. You really, I just turned 28. So right now I'm just at a place where I'm gonna, and the other thing is too, is until a man is where he wants to be with his career, until a man has fully gotten where he wants to be, professionally, it's very, very complicated and difficult for us to give the attention that's necessary to fulfill a woman. And what I see as my observation, everybody on this panel is hungry. Everybody out here is hungry, and to get to the level of success that I know I want to be at, I don't want to have a woman in my life that I'm neglecting in any facet. So every girl that I do date, I tell them we go out on incredible dates. The dinner's amazing. We go out on incredible dates. I don't ever lie to them. I don't ever tell them or build up a story that's any more than I can commit to at this time. And that's really the best I can do. And I pray that when I meet the right woman again, or even if the right woman is in my life now, I pray that my maturity and my professionalism and my place in life and the timing is right, and that I could be the right man at the right time. Because right now I'm not built to do that yet.
And I so respect that, and I want women to really take that in and to hear that, because there's really nothing that can make you ready right now. You're just not there. And so when guys say that, when they say like, I'm just not there, he's just not there. There's no changing it.
You can't rush us, you can't change us, don't even try.
Thank you. And we talked about that on last year's panel, and I was like, I just need women to hear that, because it was like a wake up for me. Okay. Well, what can we do to get you to commit? Look at that smile.
I think it is just a matter of, it's timing, you know what I mean? It's the right person walking into your life at the right time. I can't say that I'm looking, and I can't say that I'm not looking.
If you meet the right woman, would you be open to it?
I'm open to a beautiful conversation at all times. But like a little bit of what Terrence was saying, I'm still learning a lot about me, you know what I mean? And as I progress professionally, and as I raise my 4 beautiful kids, you know what I mean? And I look at some of the characters. I got 4, this works. So, I look at please don't go. As I look at the characteristics of my kids, and I really see who I am, you know what I mean? And I'm still kind of figuring me out, so, it's a journey, but like I said, I mean, there's always somebody that, drop in, at the right time and say the right thing and get you to doing things you don't normally do. And changing your BlackBerry, you know, your BBM, you know, those things happen. So we'll see.